With the recent announcement of the Steam box, there has been a lot of interesting leaks and rumors and hype for a little game known as Half-Life 3. And by the Steam box, I mean the Steam machine. You guys know what I'm talking. If you don't know, Valve, the creators of Steam, have been known for a long time, of course, from different games throughout their history. Obviously, Counter-Strike, CS, CSGO, and CSGO 2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, their first-person tactical shooting game. We also had the Team Fortress games and TF2, especially. That game is still insanely popular. And then another huge franchise for them is a little small one named Half-Life. Now, Half-Life has definitely been a fan favorite franchise from them, but definitely one that hasn't been as active. I believe the last game we got in the franchise was Half-Life Alyx, which was a VR title, and it came out in 2020 as a VR game. And before then, I want to say Half-Life 2 came out, and we hadn't had one since then, and Half-Life 2 came out in 2004. Now, if you don't know, if you're a little newer to the gaming scene, Half-Life 2 is considered a revolutionary type game and one of the best games ever made. I mean, personally, I think it's incredible. It's one of those games that just will go down in gaming history. And now that it's been 21 years since then, Half-Life 3 has been in and out of the rumor mill for quite a little bit. But from the article that I will be referencing, I'm going to leave it in the description. Apparently, Half-Life 3 is on course to be announced before the end of this year. Again, if you're a little newer here, Half-Life 3 rumors actually started back in August of 2024 when there was a well-known data miner named Gabe Follower who discovered references to the long-anticipated game in Valve. He dove into other Valve games and their code bases and was able to discover references to Half-Life 3. And then ever since then, it's been kind of like hectic for Half-Life 3 rumors. I mean, I feel like personally, I hear about Half-Life 3 at least once every other week, whether it's from my friends or whether it's from insiders or whether it's from other people in different communities. I feel like Half-Life 3 is kind of like this infamous game that we all know will exist at some point, but nobody really knows when and how. Now, one of these insiders, known as Insider Gaming Senior Editor Mike Straw, has reportedly claimed multiple times that Valve is going to make one last major announcement after the reveal of the Steam machine a couple weeks ago. And he clarified directly that it was going to be Half-Life 3. Like literally yesterday, he claimed it from when I'm recording this. Straw has also doubled down on his initial announcement of Half-Life 3, saying that we are going to hear something within the matter of weeks. He's still trying to figure out the exact date and share some insight about how reportedly Valve is actually trying to weed out Half-Life 3 leakers, which is something we've seen before, and I actually kind of love when companies do that. Now, Straw does believe that this game is not going to show up at the Game Awards, which I think is fairly interesting. I feel like with the announcement of the Steam machine, the Game Awards is a really good place to announce it. However, maybe Steam will come out and just kind of like they did with their merchandise, their new technology video that had the Steam machine as well as the Steam Vision. Maybe they'll just drop it randomly. I could also see them doing like some sort of mini Steam kind of Valve event where they talk about the pricing for the Steam machine, the official launch date, and say, hey, it's going to be launching alongside Half-Life 3, because that's what most of us are thinking here. I mean, I feel like if Half-Life 3 isn't a launch title for the Steam machine, then I feel like that would be kind of weird. Now, the article says this is actually kind of a good thing because Half-Life 3 would probably overshadow everything else in the announcement, and I can see that being a thing, of course. I mean that happens, I feel like, every year at the Game Awards. There's always one or two huge announcements that overshadow everything else, so I don't really see why that's a bad thing, but I guess. But apparently, according to Google Trend data, the volume of global searches for Half-Life 3 is the highest it has been since 2008. Basically, 17 years. Ever since Half-Life 2 Episode 3 was canceled, there has been a huge amount of traffic for this game. And even over the years, I feel like there have been different points, mostly for like anniversaries for Half-Life 2 and, of course, the release of Half-Life Alyx. Both of those kind of coincide with one another. I mean, people have been looking up Half-Life 3 forever, and I mean, here you go. Here's something for you guys. guys. But let me know what you guys think in the comment sections down below. Are we going to see Half-Life 3 before the end of this year? I mean, that would be really cool. Thank you guys so much for all of the support recently. I say this in every single video. I didn't do a face cam video today because I forgot to charge my camera from the last time I made a video. I'm also trying to just get something out quick for you guys. I've been really tired recently, so I'm trying, man. We have some more Hightail news and different things that I'm going to cover as well next week. I know that the pricing for Hightail came out okay. I'm waiting to hear the announcement for the early access before I make a video on that. But if you're excited for the potential release of Half-Life 3 next year and just stacking 2026, let me know. And let me know if you think this is all BS. I mean, I wouldn't really be surprised. Thank you guys so much for everything. This has been Nate, otherwise known as Wicked, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.